listen, Mrs. Monica or Mrs. Libe, you may need to forget every other thing, but there is no way you will ever forget that Ajan Alaja is your know-who of this kingdom. Why are you provoking me?
How have I provoked you? No, tell me, how have I provoked you in the course of delivering my duties as the president?
What duties?
Well, you have a question to answer.
What useless questions are you talking about?
As a matter of fact, questions to answer.
What useless questions are you talking about? Even if I have to answer any question from anybody, must it be from you? Must it be from you? Wait a minute. Could this possibly be the reason I gathered? You came to my place with a retinue of your bureaucratic never-do-wells? To do what exactly? Are you mad or what?
I honestly do not have time for all this nonsense, Onowu. A contract was awarded to you 2 years ago. The sum of 45 million naira was given to you to equip the community health center. And that was never done. So I need to know, how did you execute the job given to you, Onowu?
Honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. Where is this information coming from?
What do you mean you don't know what I'm talking about? You obviously know what I'm talking about. From all investigations, the contract was actually awarded to you to equip the health center, but you never did that. The only thing that was done was the borehole dug by the Queen, which is not working now. Women were indigents in the US were the ones that provided the money, so they need to know what happened.
Well, you may need to go back and tell them. Yes, I agree that the contract was awarded to me, but I played my part.
What part did you play? Oh no, I give you 30 days. 30 days to refund the money or execute the contract.
Monica, no, are you threatening me? Duma, you mean you can come from nowhere and begin to ask questions about the contract? Were you there when the contract was given to me? Were you the one that gave me the contract? Why asking me nonsense?
Oh no, I just need you to know that I have already briefed the EFCC on the total destruction of Umwebube by the men saddled with the leadership of that time. I am following it up. I am never going to stop. 30 days, oh no, 30 days. When you're done, might as well leave my house.
Monica! Monica!
Can you fight them?
I now see the reason many communities always refuse women from handling some key positions. The fear has always been that they will handle the key positions with callousness and wickedness. Most times, if not all the time, they will feel they have arrived and will start disrespecting everyone. What was I even thinking? Why in this world did I allow a woman to become the President General of the town union?
Oh yes, oh no, I humble myself before Ezebube, the king of Umwebube kingdom. Your Majesty, I am here this morning with something deep in my heart bothering me. It has never been reported that a woman emerged the President General of Umwebube Progressive Union.
You are right to know.
This is the very first time we are making a woman the president of Umwebube Progressive Union, and barely few months into the tenure of this woman, she's already turning everything upside down. She's already destroying the legacy we set up over the years. Your Majesty, I am here this morning in my capacity as Ajanalaja. the Onowu of Umwebube Kingdom to let you know that that woman has to be called to order.
No, you are welcome. In all honesty, I have been having sleepless nights over this issue. Oh no, what are we going to do? Umwebube youth, in fact, all the people of the community, they are all supporting the effort this woman has been doing, clapping for her, singing praises for her. They went further to claim she is the change they need. But no, the question now is, what are we going to do to clip her wings?
Your Majesty, the most beautiful part of this meeting this morning is that you agree with me.
And I agree
that her wings should be clipped. Of course, Your Majesty. Her tenure is for 5 years based on the amended constitution. That is a long time for us to wait to tolerate all these things that she's doing. 5 years is too much for us.
Oh no, I see your point, and trust me, I've been pondering over this issue.
Good.
And I'm still thinking on the best way to tackle this issue, no? And we have to tackle it before it's too late.
Aja, I don't understand what you're saying. I do not understand you anymore. You said you're going to get me a new car. Why talking about changing the engine instead?
Hey, listen, listen, my beautiful wife. From the way you are sounding, you do not even understand what is happening in Umwebube as we speak. There is a very strong change in the administrative structure of this kingdom to the extent that men in council are struggling. Men in council are practically struggling to survive. They don't have money to share anymore. Listen to me. Honestly, I do not have money to buy a new car now. That's just the truth. We have to manage the engine.
Oh no. What has our family life got to do with the structure of the kingdom?
Hey God, Teresa, my beautiful wife. You know, sometimes when you speak like this, I will begin to feel that you are deliberately planning to provoke me. Why are you doing that?
How?
Are you the only person who lives in this kingdom who does not know about the activities of Mrs. Monica or Mrs. Libe? The woman who we just made the President General of Umwebube Progressive Union as the first woman president. Are you telling me you don't know what she has been doing? How she has dislodged everybody? We used to be the high and the mighty. We used to be the men in council. We used to be the people who have already programmed the resources of this kingdom in a way that we are benefiting from it. That woman's emergence as the President General has dislodged everything. As we speak now, men in council are practically struggling. And if she continues the way she's going, I'm afraid that very soon we may actually become commoners.
Never. Oh no, you know that will never happen. We all supported her during the election, and that is because we needed a woman in power.
The same thing with me. I equally supported her because I wanted to give women a chance at leadership. I am now regretting that. I am regretting it already.
Ajana Alaja, what you're saying is indeed very serious. We did not bargain for this. We did not bargain for her to dislodge us and make us uncomfortable in our husbands' houses.
Well, that means you may be part of the people that are talking sense into her. You people need to sit her down and let her understand that there are men who own every kingdom. Every kingdom you see, there are men that own that kingdom. And we are the people who own this place. We have already restructured this place the way it should be for our benefit. Let her understand that she has no right whatsoever to come from nowhere to dislodge us with whatever policy she thinks she's implementing.
This is
you have to call her to order. Let her stop what she is doing on her own, or she is going to force men to stop her.
This is really annoying. It's annoying. How will I continue to be battling with that old car? I was happy when you promised to get me a new car. This is really annoying. I'm not finding it funny anymore.
Talk to her. Talk want her to change or we are going to change her.
It's better you people change her.
Hey, babe. What are you doing?
Honey, what's the good news?
What are you doing?
I was trying to clear the table.
Come here. I have good news for you.
Okay.
You see, I am super happy. Very, very happy. When someone is doing the right thing and you just don't have any option than to be very happy for that person, right? Mrs. Monica Mesnibe is finally achieving the dreams that I have for this great kingdom, and that makes me happy.
Speaking of that woman, I've been hearing a lot about her. In fact, people see her as their saving grace, like a small god.
She is a small god, if you ask me. I mean, okay, for instance, she has finally clipped the wings of those that call themselves the stakeholders, the men in council, those that have single-handedly kidnapped the revenue that is coming to this great kingdom, those that have single-handedly hijacked the revenue that is supposed to be going to every member of this great kingdom.
Are you sure you're going to let her do that? I mean, is she even safe?
Well, the gods of this land will continue to protect her as long as she has the interest of this great kingdom at heart. My darling, look, let me tell you something. The history in this kingdom before the commencement of her tenure is nothing to write home about. Oh yes. No. This corporate-looking young man standing here is Mr. Ben. Mr. Ben is the one representing BBD & Co. That is the company that just acquired a large parcel of land between us and the people of Kamunga for the purposes of mining. BBD, originally they are into constructions, but they have diversified into mining. Yes, and they are doing so well. Okay, they are doing so good. That's correct. Yes. Pastor, you're welcome.
Thank you very much, Your Highness.
You can sit down.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Well, first, I must commend your people for the hospitality shown to me earlier. Trust me, I won't forget that. You all must agree with me that mining is an illegal venture in Nigeria. But we know our ways within the regulatory politics. But we need a permit from the local authorities.
You don't need to bother yourself. You are already sitting before the local authorities. Yes. This is the king and this is the Ono. So we are going to give you the local authority you need for you to continue with your operation. You don't have any problem at all.
Okay. Well, we have everything. But we will need a kind of documentation from you. You know, a written document before we can process the money involved.
Oh no. Do we need documentations here?
I don't understand.
My son, you already know that mining is considered an illegal business in the country.
Exactly.
Remember, you told us that you have your way of handling the relevant monitoring government agencies.
Yes.
What we need from you is the money we agreed under the table. As simple as ABC.
Yes.
And we will ignore you and ignore whatever thing you are doing in our forest. We will even act as if we do not know that you people are there.
Yeah, of course, that is it. We are going to give you the structures we have set in this kingdom. As you are there doing your business, nobody in this kingdom will ever disturb you.
Not even a fly. Not.
The only thing you need to do is to give us the money that we agreed.
Wow.
And then you can go ahead and start. You start your business.
Well, like I said before, this is money exchanging hands. We need a form of documentation that can see to the release of such a huge amount of money.
It's alright. It is alright. We will give you papers.
Oh no, no, yes, I understand.
This is the sum of
the story. He needs papers.
I will give him
papers.
For him to give us what we want.
Yes, there's no problem.
It's settled, man. It's settled.
It's okay. Yes, everything is okay.
It's okay.
Just arrange the money and we are going to arrange the papers. Hello? Yes, I'm in the palace. I have an appointment with the king. Oh, come on. I live in Umwebube. Yes, I can leave you. It doesn't matter where you live, here or wherever it is you call the city. It's a jet age, a digital world. One can control his businesses from any part of the world. Alright, I'm here in the palace because I'm a chief in council. Look, man. Listen. If you want to make changes in your society, you have got to be part of the government in that society. Like I said earlier, I have an appointment with the king. It is not right to keep the king waiting. I'll call you after now. Alright? Alright. Bye. Your Majesty, if that amount of money was paid, wasn't given back to the kingdom, I'm afraid that's illegal. Your Majesty, I understand that miners are using their advanced technology ideas to make money from our forest. And we're not using that money to build factories, projects that can bring investors back to us.
I do not get any of this, Dr. Chukwuma. Are you now the one telling us what to do in this kingdom? Do you realize you are the youngest of my cabinet chiefs? I advise you avoid taking damaging steps.
Your Majesty, I do not see any damaging steps in what I have just said. Your Majesty, look around here. Look at the kingdoms that surrounds us. They are not any better. They're not richer than us in terms of mineral resources, but they are doing better. They have better roads, better infrastructures. They're doing better than us, Your Majesty.
I do not know where you're heading to. I called you to inform you of the new development. So you have to understand you have your own share of the money as long as you are among my cabinet chiefs.
Your Majesty, if you disburse this money amongst you and your entire cabinet, what is left of your people? What goes back to your kingdom, your people, your subjects?
Dr. Chukwuma, I am highly disappointed in you. Chiefs who are in charge of politics of kingdoms do not reason the way you are reasoning. I advise, if you must be a chief, you have to start reasoning like a chief.
Your Majesty, I am not bothered about chieftaincy. That is why I have done ordinance and also rights. And I still prefer to be called Dr. Chukwuma.
So what exact point are you planning to make?
My point exactly is that we give back to this kingdom what we are earning, what we are deriving from this great kingdom. Let us build factories, projects that will favor the youths of this kingdom. A significant percent of our people are jobless, unemployed. Your Majesty, think about what will happen if we build factories. It will favor our people. You would erase unemployment out of this great kingdom, and that would be nice. Your Majesty, think about it. I'm making sense.
Dr. Chukwuma, I have heard much of your activism threats. And never you go into anything that will truncate the operations of the miners. They are in our forest on my own approval. Therefore, I advise you desist from anything that will truncate their operations.
Your Majesty, your words are final. I understand. 500 million naira. That's a lot to be splitted amongst chiefs. On what ground? What would they be using 500
Your Majesty, 10% of the money coming in is quite alright. Why the rest is put back into the kingdom so that the people of this kingdom can benefit from this kingdom? Your Majesty, try and understand. I am making a lot of sense if you truly look into this matter properly.
Point of direction, woman. Point of direction. Stop speaking as if we are not doing anything in this kingdom. Stop it. Have you not taken good look at the roads that they are almost tarred? Have you not seen that almost all the roads are fixed with solar powered street lights? What else do you, Dr. Chuma, what else do you want us to do for you to understand that we are walking in Umwebe kingdom?
One thing.
And what is that one thing?
Human capital development. Your Majesty, if we invest in the youths of this great kingdom, we are investing in the future of this kingdom. Your Majesty, do me one favor. Revisit my proposal.
My love, you don't have to be upset. This is how they've been known, claiming the positions of the high and mighty.
It has got to stop!
Gradually, my love. It will. Gradually.
For goodness. If I had known that this is what they do in the cabinet, their so-called cabinet, I wouldn't have joined them in the first place.
It is an honor to be in the cabinet of your people. But quite unfortunate that their rulers are not doing well. You just have to calm down.
Honey, you're leaving already?
Yes.
We're supposed to go there together.
Yeah, we should be leaving already, my dear. Look at you. You are already looking, beautiful as the wife of the Ono. I think what you just did, just to wear your shoe, let's leave.
Oh, my love, you don't understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that everybody's supposed to notice the arrival of the Ono of this kingdom with his wife. Just exercise little patience.
There is something I need you to understand. Here in Umwebube Kingdom, I am an institution. Even if I am already seated before the arrival of everybody, all of them, as they arrive, they will all come and pay homage to the Ono. It has to do with the personality, not with the time of arrival.
I understand what you're saying, but can't you just do this little favor for me? Just wait. I have some stockfish. Let me bring it. In 30 minutes time, we'll live together.
Do you know what? When you are finally ready, you begin to come.
Like you're leaving me. That is their problem. All these men, once they become chiefs, they will never be romantic to their wives.
Oh, wow. Friend, you have actually done well for yourself. done yourself wrong. You have done yourself wrong.
Serve yourself, Chief.
This is very interesting. Very interesting. This is something else. Chief,
Serve yourself.
you have done yourself wrong. You try. Very
Chief!
This is very, very good.
We can go over there and open this.
Of course.
We can go over there.
Of course. Chief, you know, you have done yourself.
I wonder why opportunities get into the hands of the people who don't have value for it. People who will misuse it. Take a good look around. The youths are suffering. These people do not value the poor. All we get every time is housewarming parties, buying of exotic cars. When they feel like repairing roads, they repair only the roads to their houses. Look at damaged roads everywhere. This is insane, honestly. I need to give these people